Good day, good people. Welcome back to Collector's Quest, and thank you so much for joining me on another gaming adventure. Today is Friday and huzzah, we made it to the end of another week and the weekend is in full swing. Hopefully you guys have had a good bank holiday and a great week back at work. But on today's video, of course, myself and Diego Damo are out there on the hunt, heading to Hoggs Car Boot tomorrow morning, bright and early. We're looking for games, DVDs, Blu-rays, electronics, all of those things that we can flip into CEX for those sweet, sweet vouchers. Then from Hoggs Lane, we're going to be hitting up a brand new CEX on the channel in Lfield. Man, I'm so excited. Looking on the CEX app, Lfield have got some great things in stock, which I'm hopefully going to be adding to my collection. Fingers crossed, tomorrow we'll be finishing off a PlayStation 3 subset, so yeah, plenty coming on today's video. Right now, I'm gonna chill, have a can of Coke Zero, have a bit of pizza, and play some Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Man, it's a great game, I'm absolutely loving it. I'll probably show you guys where I'm at a bit later on in the video, but you're gonna see me bright and early on the GoPro at Hoggs Car Boot, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. So first pickups at Hoggs Car Boot was 2 DVD box sets, paid £4 in total, and they're going to get me a £10 voucher. So just £2 shy of tripling my money, so not a bad way to kick off this car boot. How much for those two then please, mate?
Call it a fiver.
You do 3?
You've got a box set. But this one cost me £5 as it is. Okay. Yeah, so we've got a box set there, so just do 5. £4.
£4, yeah, go on. I then picked up another DVD box set, picked up Maigret, the complete collection, paid £1, and that goes in for a £4 voucher. The lady wanted £1 for 3 DVDs, so I picked up 2 others that traded for 10p, but yeah, decent box set here. I'll take those 3 please. I then picked up another DVD box set in Naked Gun, the collection, paid £1, and that goes in for a £4 voucher. Morning mate, how much are your DVDs please?
£1 each the box sets are there.
Okay. Thanks mate. Cheers. Something a bit different here. So I've mentioned on a couple of previous videos that I want to start getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I've no idea where to start. So I saw these. The seller wanted £1 for each of these shiny cards, so I managed to do a deal where I paid £10 for a total of 18 of these shiny cards. What's that, about 80p a card? So let me know in the comments down below what I need to look out for when it comes to detecting if a Yu-Gi-Oh card is fake or not. How much are your cards, mate?
Do these for £1, but I'll do you a offer on them if you want them.
How much for all of them?
For all of them?
Yeah, on the table, yeah. Just the ones that you've got in these like card protect things.
What, so just these ones here?
Like all those, yeah.
All of those. Do them for £10.
Are they from the...
Yeah, they're from the Legendary, the new Legendary collection. Well, not the new one, the one they did last year.
Yeah, yeah. Alright. I can't anything. I bought these.
I need to saw the cards.
Oh yeah, you see them, yeah?
Yeah.
Tenner.
Earlier.
I think that one sells on its own for tenner.
Yeah.
So I might keep them. It's from like the 2020 set.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, like Dark Magician,
No, I hate it.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I
Then the final DVD box set that I picked up was Inspector Morse, the complete box set. Paid £1, and that goes in for a £5 voucher, so another good box set to look out for. Morning, how much is your DVDs please? Can I check them all in there please? Thank you. Can you help me out please? It's a two-man job. This was very cool. So I found this old PlayStation 2 magazine, never heard of it before. It was called P2, and the thing that drew me in was the Silent Hill 2 cover. Had a quick flick through and had a very interesting interview about the making of Silent Hill 2. I'm not a massive magazine collector, they take up a ton of space, and I recently got rid of a bunch of them, so yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've ever seen this magazine. Right then, we just finished Hoggs Lane and we literally picked up no video games, just got a bag full of DVD box sets, so yeah, not the best, but I don't really mind, to be fair. It's all sweet vouchers. I think in total I spent about £15. Got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, no idea if they're real, but we'll find out. Got some Pokemon Espresso cups, shout out to James for that. So yeah, not too bad, but could have been better. So yeah, now I'm going to head off to Lfield CX. I think it's about 8:30, 8:45, so we'll get there about 9:30, so yeah, catch you when we get to Lichfield. Just made it into sunny Lichfield, just trying to find the CEX now, but we're both very hungry, so we might nip into KFC for cheeky KFC, yeah. But yeah, we'll catch you when we get to Lfield CX. That Fire Emblem's cool. You know, the echoes of Shadows of Valentia. 90 quid though. Jumping straight into Lfield CEX, they had a couple of decent looking Nintendo Switch special editions and bigger box editions, decent stack of original PlayStation 1 games and a nice looking copy of Silent Hill 3, but unfortunately no manual. I found a cool looking steelbook for a PlayStation 5 game, never seen it before, so let me know if you played this game and what you think of it. Diego Damer's got a cool Fallout 4 steelbook, decent, but the game I came here for is down here. Is it complete? That's the big question. Where? Maybe it's behind the counter, we'll find out, but yeah. That's the last game I need for the Classics HD lineup on the PS3. Right. They've also got Silent Hill 2 as well, or Silent Hill the HD collection. Pretty cool stuff. Couple of cool looking limited editions and tin editions for the Xbox 360, decent copy of Mass Effect and Halo 3. This has got to be the worst showing of any CEX when it comes to GameCube games. 4 games on the shelf, absolutely shocking. Fairly uncommon Castlevania game for the Nintendo DS and a decent selection of some retro games here. Let me know what you would have picked up down in the comments down below. Just came out of Lichfield CX and pretty decent to be fair. Got a decent PlayStation 3 game to finish off that subset, and Diego Damer got 2 nice steelbooks, so yeah. Decent CX to be fair, plenty of good stuff in there. We're now going to get something to eat and probably have a whip around the charity shops, so yeah, you might see us in one of the charity shops, hopefully picking up some good stuff for those sweet vouchers, so yeah, see you guys in a bit. Alright, then we find ourselves in Cannock now, very loud, like a carnival going on, outside the CEX, so let's take a look at what Cannock has to offer. $2.60 for that bad boy. Where would you put it? It's too big. Right, let's have a look inside. Cannock CEX didn't really have much going on the shop floor, but had a decent selection of unboxed Game Boy games. They also had a ton of loose SNES and Mega Drive games, so again, let me know if anything took your fancy. The only steelbook we found on the shop floor was a copy of Forza Motorsport 5 for the Xbox One. Not a massive racing fan, so I left it behind for someone else. This copy of Far Cry, The Wild Expedition, only includes Far Cry 2 and 3. It doesn't come with the original Far Cry or Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon DLC. Those are downloadable codes, I believe. Just came out of Cannock CEX and nothing for us on this occasion, yeah. Nothing really in there of any like value really, just, you know, pretty much standard games that you see in every CEX. No steelbooks or anything like that, so we leave empty-handed. But now the plan is to make our way back to the car and head to Perry Bar CEX, so yeah, wish us luck. And we'll see you when we get to Perry Bar. Just made it into Perry Bar, just trying to find the CEX and we found it. Very busy in here. Gonna take in all of the DVD boxes that we picked up at Hoggs Lane Car Boot this morning, so hopefully get a sweet voucher. And looking on the app, they have got some good stuff in here, so hopefully we come back with a decent stack of games. I'll look at the Spider-Man plate, sir.
Yeah. 71, huh?
Jumping into Perry Bar CX, a nice selection of some Silent Hill games here for the PlayStation 2. A very good condition Silent Hill 2 in the cardboard sleeve, and an okay showing of Sega Saturn games here, so let me know in the comments down below if you collect for the Sega Saturn. Decent selection of some more expensive PlayStation 3 games. Just came out of Perry Bar CX and we got £23 on a sweet voucher for all of those DVD box sets, so not amazing, but they all add up. I picked up a decently rare PlayStation 2 survival horror game. I was hoping to complete the set for PlayStation 2, but the other one wasn't in the best condition, and for £70 I had to leave it behind. But yeah, not too bad, and nothing else in there that took our fancy. So yeah, probably gonna head back now, drop off Diego Demo, and then we'll go over the pickup. So I'll catch you guys when we get back home. Right then, I now find myself walking into Merry Hill. Just me, myself and I. Diego Demo has been dropped off. I've been put on the task of getting some cat food from Pets at Home, so I figured while I'm here, it'd be rude not to go into CEX, so yeah. Let's go and find out what Merry Hill CX has to offer. Having a look outside Merry Hill CX, I always love how it's always colour coordinated. Just goes to show that I've got nothing big or amazing to show in the window, but at least someone put an effort in to make it colour coordinated. This game intrigued me. Leisure Suit Larry looks like a bit of a pervy game, so not one that I'm particularly interested in, but yeah, let me know if you've got any experience playing any of the Leisure Suit Larry games and what they're all about. Wow, that was very unexpected, so I just thought pop out, get some cat food, have a cheeky look in CEX, and in this bag right here is the most expensive PlayStation 3 game that CEX have on their system. Crazy, yeah. We'll go over the pickups when we get back home, but yeah, I've got a very expensive game in my hand, so let's get back in the car, get the cat food, and go back home. So I'm back from the car boot hunt and the game hunt, and it was definitely a mixed bag. So Hoggs Lane car boot, man, there's no two ways of putting it. It was definitely a massive bust. Easily the worst car boot we've been to all season. So me and Diego Demo was in the car. It was about 5:20 and it was absolutely packed. A massive queue to get in, and I went to Diego Demo, mate, this is going to be a proper good car boot. Tons of sellers, and to be fair, there were a ton of sellers there, but they just weren't selling anything good to flip into CX for those sweet vouchers. Apart from those DVD box sets, I found pretty much zero games that were worth picking up. I found no electronics, no controllers, headphones, just nothing, man. Whether someone else got there first, I don't know, but it was completely dead there. And yeah, £22 on a sweet voucher is not what we're looking for, but you are definitely going to have days like this where you get there bright and early and it can feel like a massive waste of time, but you can't get demotivated. You got to keep getting out there on the hunt, and that's exactly what I'm doing tomorrow. So tomorrow morning I'm going to get up bright and early and head to Cole's car boot, because you've got to be in it to win it. So you'll be seeing that car boot hunt on Friday's video. But the things that I did pick up, so picked up the DVD box sets, and those went in for £22 on a voucher. But I also picked up this stack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, I don't know really anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to play it back in the day, but I don't really know how you tell if these are real or not. So I paid £10 for these, and who knows, it could be £10 down the drain. It could all be fake, but I'm gonna use it as a learning experience to see if these are real. So someone let me know in the comments down below if you collect for Yu-Gi-Oh, and if you know if these are real or fake, or what I need to look out for when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And then a big shout out to James, the guy that sold me Claire Obscure Expedition 33 last week. Like I said, he's a top guy, and on one of his car boot hunts, he found this. He paid 50p and he gifted me this. So this is Gold Saucer Cacpot Party. I think that's how you say it. This is basically a card game from Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, 50p for that is a bargain. I mean, online it goes for about £30, but he knows I'm a massive collector for anything Final Fantasy, so he sent that my way, so thank you, James, for that, mate. And then from the car boot, me and Diego Damo went to 3 CXs, so we went to Lfield first, and that one was very good, to be fair. Great location, a real nice town, and a pretty decent CX, some great stuff in there. So I picked up 3 games to add to my collection, 2 of which are going to finish off a subset on the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3. So the first game I picked up, sticking in theme, I picked up a copy of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. Man, I've got some great memories of playing this back in the day. It is meant to come with some trading cards, but you're pretty much not going to find that anymore. But yeah, nice condition, complete with a manual. So for £12, that is the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game I'm adding to my collection, and hopefully not going to be the last one. Then, finishing off a PlayStation 2 series, I picked up a copy of Onimusha 4 Dawn of Dreams. That cost me £30, and I believe looking at the PS2 shelf, I think I've got all of the Onimusha games now. I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4, unless someone lets me know that there's a 5th one, but I think these are going to spike in price when the new one comes out or closer to the release of the new one. So if you're interested, definitely jump into that series now. And then I picked up a copy of Zone of the Enders, and this is the final game I needed to finish off the Classics HD lineup on the PlayStation 3. I can finally tick that off, and I now own all of the Classics HD games. Stick around for a future video and I'll be going through my next PlayStation 3 subset that I'm going to go for. But yeah, great one to add to the collection. Then from Lichfield we went to Cannock, and it was a poor CX, to be fair. Very frustrating because it was a decent way out of our way. But yeah, just nothing happening in there, to be fair. You know, just a lack of high quality games in there. So we went on our way, and from Cannock we went to Perry Bar, and I went there in search of 2 games to finish off another set on the PlayStation 2, but unfortunately one of the games I had to leave behind. But I did come away with a nice copy of Silent Hill 4, The Room. That cost me £65, and they did have a copy of Silent Hill 3 for £70 with the manual. Again, this one comes with the manual. But there was a bit of wear and tear on the cover, like near the top, and I didn't have the right amount of vouchers, so it would have meant I would have had to spend some real life cash. So I thought, you know, for the best part of £50 cash, I want it in better condition. So the search for all of the numbered Silent Hill games remains. So yeah, just got 4 to add to the collection, and I know one day I'm going to have to pick up that really expensive one. I forgot what it's called. Is it Shattered Memories? I know it's got like a different rating, like one of them's worth like 350, 400. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, but we'll get to that on a future video hopefully. Then we got this. So as I just mentioned, I've just come back from Maryhill, picked up some cat food. £15 for cat food, man. Bloody hell, these cats are eating better than us. But yeah, in this bag, this is the most expensive game in my entire collection. It's the most expensive game that CEX have on their system for the PlayStation 3. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what this game is. But without further ado, I am now the proud owner of Blades of Time. So yeah, Blades of Time is an interesting game. So you might be wondering, why is this game so expensive? So it cost me a whopping £230, which is absolutely mental. But this is a Konami RPG that is infamously pretty terrible. It's a sequel to X-Blades, which we picked up a couple of weeks ago on that mad video where we went to 14 CEXs. And this is a sequel which is meant to be better, but it's still not great. It's a action RPG, and I think coupled with the fact it got very bad reviews and a low print, it just contributed to the massive spike in prices. So yeah, this comes with the manual, and it was just fate, man. I went to Maryhill to get some cat food, and I walked away with the most expensive game on the PlayStation 3, which is crazy. I mentioned on my PlayStation 3 video a couple of months ago on why you need to collect for that fantastic system in 2025, that the PS3 is the most nostalgic console for me. It's my favourite console of all time, and it's the only console that I collect in this way, where normally I wouldn't recommend paying that much money for a game, you know, especially for a game that isn't that good. But with the PS3, because it is my most favourite console of all time, I want to get as many of the rare, expensive games. So let me know in the comments down below what console you collect for in this way, where no matter what it is, if it's rare, if it's expensive, you want to add it to your collection, it just, all rhyme and reason go out the window. So yeah, I'm so happy to have that in my collection. And who knows, maybe one day we'll play it and do a video about it. But yeah, buzzing about that, man. So yeah, that's everything that we got up to today. I was going to go through some Claire Obscure Exhibition 33, but we'll probably save that for a future video now. I think you've seen enough of me going to CEX's car boots and all that good stuff, so I'll let you have your time back. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the car boot at Hoggs Lane, and let me know if I missed anything and if you would have picked up anything. And let me know in the comments down below what your most expensive game is for whatever console you collect for. And while you're down there in the comments, if you haven't done so already, then please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the Collector's Quest channel. Like I mentioned, Friday's video is going to be an old school car boot hunting video, so hopefully it's better than today's car boot. And on next Tuesday's video, we're going to be going to the Birmingham gaming market. So yeah, plenty of pickups to hopefully add to the collection. And on the previous video, I announced a latest giveaway of some sweet vouchers. So definitely be sure to check out that video if you want to add those great vouchers to your wallet to add something great to your collection. And as always, good luck on your game hunting, collecting adventures. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll catch you in the next one.